Okay, this will be a mixed video. A few bits and pieces I've got going on. Decided to do a few more YouTube videos. It's helping my head out and keeping the beer MPG as low as possible. So yeah, bagged this up, painted. There's a mark on the bumper there, painted the whole bumper. Passenger door's been replaced, rear door had a dent, so that's been fixed and filled. Nice job. Base and clear coat, all good. So that'll be all taken off today and mopped. Yeah, nice car, be ready in a couple of days. 14 plate 2 litre TD CI in good condition. So that's that one. There will be a few bits and pieces on my T25 and a T4 coming in for camper build in this video. Hopefully much as the camper build as I can get done, and then in the next video after that it'll be another T4 to camper build. So bear with me, all over the place at the moment, but it's easier if I just pick at different bits and pieces. Like I say, it keeps my head clear and keeps me moving. Good news, postman's just been. Air filters turned up from a T25, so let's go and get that in. So back onto the T25, I'm taking the fridge out. It's 240, 12 volts, 3-way, obviously the gas there. I've heard this clicking. I don't want to try it on the gas until I've made sure all the connections are good, and since found out the 12 volt isn't working. That could be something simple as it's not even connected, but yeah, let's get it out and have a look. So it's the usual, pretty much what I do with my builds, get it in and just needs a screw either side, just hold it in place. So, yeah, just wiggling that out at the moment, and then we'll see what we see. Okay, I'm going to start with the most obvious, to be honest. Get the fridge out. I'll disconnect this and this. That's the gas. Replace, your finger's too big. Replace that connector. So that's the wiring all good. That's the starter. This has been clicking, so I'd imagine that's all good. New blocks. I'll replace the positive, the 12 volt. It would have been good if I could have used the correct colour coming from this and this, but it's pretty obvious. I've taken pictures of both. So I'll rewire this, get the fridge, or put that in ready to accept this and that, get the fridge out, have a look where the wires are going. I think that'll be okay. This should be that. Check the continuity between the switch up there and this. Put 12 volts directly to the fridge, see if it works, all that kind of stuff. Elimination. And then when it's all good, get it tested. And yeah, good to go. Right, crack on, get these off. As you can see, a bit of discoloration there, so yeah, go. These looks okay, but you never know how good these are in here, so I'll trim them back, put them in fresh. These connectors here look all good. Take them off, clean them up a bit, maybe electrical cleaner. I can't see anything else, to be honest with that. Then once that's out, I can check where all the wires are going, take the cooker out and clean the jets. I don't know what that is on there actually. It could be the jets or the seals. It seems to be difficult to shut the gas off, so I'm actually controlling it. Went away for 2 days from the gas terminal itself, just cracking it open slightly and using the gas from that, which is it works, but ideally you'd like a shut off there for safety. Okay, right, shut up and crack on. So yeah, that would have been more on the T25 in this video, but I cut short because, well, I went out to go pick my partner up and it wouldn't start. Get there in a minute. So yeah, I've checked out all of the gas that goes through to the heater underneath. Again, that needs checking out. Wires here, all good. And I'm thinking of running another one to the back for when I do the gas shower. So kind of getting into my head now how this vehicle's all wired up. Wasn't easy, but I've got the original in the pack when we bought it, the Richard Holdsworth electrical diagram and all that, so found that. That's really good. So yeah, I'll come back to that. Yeah, basically it wouldn't start, and there was a really bad earth there. I explained it before. The earth that goes into the actual connector was knackered, so I replaced the connector, and then the earth cable to the body, that was intermittent. And in the back of the van, the command wire to the starter motor, which you've got the starter motor here, the back of that there was a command wire. Took that off, rewired it, cleaned up the connector, and it's been good ever since. It's probably familiar to all T25 owners, but I'm new to it, having not worked on that engine before, and pretty much owned just about every T4 model engine variation you can have. I've never owned one of these, but I'm glad I've got this. It's a belter. So yep, for now that's it. I think it's going to go back to the T4 coming into the unit now, so back on getting this sorted and everything else in the next video, and then I think that'll be the interior sorted and it'll be onto the body. But for now, get the couple of T4s I've got built up. Okay, the T4 is in. Past the MOT, where I wasn't happy with the rear discs. It was a bit close, so new rear discs, new pads, and looking at the front, which I'm not too sure if I pointed out before, somebody must have put new discs and pads on as the vehicle was parked up, because they've not done anything to still fill the machining marks. So at the moment, it's the wheels being refurbed, which we're taking back to bare metal, getting the wheels all nicely refurbed. That's the cab back together, apart from another quick clean. So again, on the cab, carpet lined roof, dash has been done. It'll need a glove box. It's basically been glued on. I can't locate a glove box, but yep, so that's that pointed out. That'll need doing. Probably going to put a steering wheel cover on. Apart from that, that's a good very good T4 cab. Swivel seat, the door cards done. Just open the back up. Wrong key. Right key. It's now fully carpet lined, and hopefully in this video there'll be a plan of action as to what I'm going to do with it. Looking at the moment as if it's going to be a pine pull-out bed here, and kitchen pod here, and the diesel heater and the leisure battery encased up the front there. That's the wheels ready, and the rust cure has gone on the top. That's why they've gone black. They'll be now undercoated a couple of times, and then covered in base coat billet silver, and then clear coat. Next on the T4 underneath there, bit of oil. I've located that just behind the oil cooler to the engine. I'm taking that off. Drop the oil, take that off, seal it, put it back. You don't want that in your drive. Okay, so I'll have to end this video here. It's a bank holiday Monday at the moment, so I've come in for a car I've got for sale, and the stuff didn't turn up for this T4 build. One, bank holiday. Two, I ordered it too late. But I'll be picking the wood up Monday, so the plan is, like I've gone over a couple of times, either a pine or a ply, 18mm ply slat bed or fold over bed, and a pod here. Diesel heater encased, working off maybe a fuse board on the front there. Not 100% sure yet, but this one will be built this week, and my van, the grey van T4, will be a full camper with a rock and roll bed and units down there. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing, but for now it's a bank holiday, and I'm going to go home and get the Mondeo listed and get this video uploaded. So thanks for watching. This one will be next, the Raptor T4 as a camper van.